Hey YouTube, this is Dean making another video. If you like my content, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. Okay, second bag of the bushcraft toolkit. Full packet of steel wool. This isn't the... I was going to put 40 steel wool in it, but I just bought these from the $2 shop, obviously $2, but it's got 8 packs of the coarser steel wool. I thought they'd be alright. I don't know what grade it is, they don't actually say. So yeah, just for cleaning purposes, and you're always good to have a good decent amount of steel wool, and that gives you a fair bit. Okay. I wanted a decent sharpening stone set up in here so that I could do sharpening of the chisels and rough sharpening of any of the other tools. So I got a 1000 grit and 400 grit synthetic bench stone. Okay, Barco knife, always handy. 4 corks, don't know why I needed them, but I needed them, and S-hooks. Always handy to have S-hooks, hanging stuff, whatever. This is a really good, it's a chuck driver drill. It's got all the drills in there, plus a few bits, but it all sits in there. It goes all in there. It's a hand drill. It's got the chuck on there. Very slow, but it works. And if you just need to drill a hole, slow going, but you don't need power for it. That all does go back in there. I had it all fitting in there before. I'll sort that out later. Bottle opener, can opener, self-explanatory. Tiny little wrecking bar. It's got the nail puller. I've covered this up, but it's got all the other bits in, but it's really good lever bar, quite a strong one. But it's small enough to fit in this kit, but it's got the nail pullers and the other bits on there as well, but I covered them up so that it doesn't cut anything. One of the scrapers, pot, one of the pot holders, padlock with key, several keys, stainless steel D-shackles, several sizes, I've got all different ones there, and a good of that type of shackle, and I've got a little pulley in there as well. Those stainless steel D shackles are quite strong. They're very high rated for the size they are. Honing oil for the sharpening stone. Okay, beeswax. That is completely full of beeswax. Self-explanatory why you need beeswax. A couple more of steel wool just to fill that up. Full housewife. They call these housewives, but they're it's a full thing of, it's got needles, thread, pins and everything in it that you need for housewife. Close that up. My cordless drill, that's the big one. I've got several of them. I just spilled all the drills out. One went over there. Oven bags, big heap of oven bags. That's for boiling water if I need to. A whole heap of pencils, mainly carpenter's pencils, sharpener, Sharpies, permanent markers, pair of scissors, that's a sharpening pad. It's one of the smaller ones. I've got some alcohol pads, Kentucky Fried pads in there, just for cleaning. But I've got pencils, a little sharpener, diamond sharpener. I just threw it in there because of that. I've got that sharpener there for these pencils. Also got number 2 pencils in there. I have sharpened some of these, but I've got a whole heap of them in there so I've got enough pencils and pens, Sharpies and all that, just to make sure I've got a whole heap of pencils ready to go. Whole bottle of Singer oil, haven't even opened it. It's all sealed up, ready to go. My glue kit. Make sure I've got enough glue. I've got 2-minute araldite, weld bond, some blades, spare blades for my utility knife, Tarzan grip, super glue, some spare blades for a saw in there. They just fit it in there. And more araldite, more epoxy. So I've got enough glue and carry on in there, so if I have to do any gluing, I've got enough in there to get me out of trouble. This epoxy, I use it a lot for when I'm in my forging, and it works really well. It's very good, very, very good. I'll put it all back later on. 5 metre, 16-foot Stanley tape, good quality tape, always need it. A cheap, although not too bad a quality carving kit for wood. It's nothing special, but get me out of trouble. It's got a couple of knives, a hook knife. I bought that gouge, and this with the cut glove and that, just to if I needed to do any carving of spoons or that. So yeah, I've got a little bit of a it's not the best, but it'll get me out of trouble. As I said, I'm not really into woodcraft, but I've got it there, and it wasn't that expensive. Heavy duty garbage bags, self-explanatory. 14-inch bolt cutters, always need a good set of bolt cutters. Steel wire, self-explanatory. Brass wire, copper wire, again self-explanatory. Bit of Ranger band, again self-explanatory. Big heap of cotton rope. It's not the best, but it's yeah, it's not too bad. It's mainly for rope. Doesn't burn very well at all. That's a full fire kit. I won't open it up. It's got flint and steel, ferro rods. It's a full kit. This isn't for fire, but I wanted to include a bit of fire in it as an emergency. A Stanley, not a Stanley, but a craft kit with scalpels and a 6-inch needle just for the craft blades. Another cordless drill. I went a bit heavy on the, I've got 3 drills in there, but yeah, I like drills. Big heap of nails. These are the longer ones. I think there was 50 in there. They're the 2-inch nails. Croc stick sharpening kit. It's got the medium and fine blades. 12-inch or 30 centimetre stainless steel ruler with conversion on the other side, so it's got the full conversion stats on the other side. Nano cord, 36 pound test, and there is 300 feet of it. Last but not least, a coping saw, and there's blades, spare blades in it. And then that's that kit. Pretty heavy on the drills, but I bought these vintage ones at the markets. They weren't cheap, weren't dear. They were a couple of dollars each, and I thought, why not include them in the gear, in the kit, and for drilling holes, why not? You know, the 2 big ones and 1 little one, and this one is pretty handy too. You can actually do a lot of things with this little one that you wouldn't think would be. It's seems to be very versatile. Yeah, so yeah. But anyway, that's the contents of this one. So yeah, again, probably over the top. I know, not probably. This whole kit is over the top, but I wanted it to be. So yeah, yeah, this is the heaviest of the bags because of what I've added into it, but it's rounding out. Once you add in a set of bolt cutters and the two big cordless drills, yeah, it starts to get some weight about it, but it all starts complementing once you add it all together. You laid it all out, the amount of tools that are in this kit, between the three of them, you're starting to get a fair bit of capability, and you can do a fair bit. I tried to include enough stuff in it so that just about any construction gear, like any sort of thing that you wanted to do, small type of thing in bushcrafting, easily do it without a problem, you know, and even shelter building, whatever, you know, yeah, easily do it without any drama whatsoever. Anyway, thanks for watching.